Hello everyone, welcome to this UIUX crash course with Anybody Can Develop and me, your tutor for today, Jacqueline Asaridate. So a bit about me. I am Jacqueline Asaridate, as I mentioned earlier. I'm a lead user interface designer at Ghana Tech Lab and user experience designer at Texel Limited Ghana. I completed my bachelor's in computer engineering. I love to learn and also teach what I learn. Yeah, so on Behance, you can find me using the names below here. So today, what we'll be doing is we'll be introducing you to UIUX, and then we'll explain the difference between UI and UX design, and then there will be some examples. You'll be introduced to design fundamentals, and then you'll be introduced to prototyping, wireframing basics, and finally, high fidelity mockup basics, practicals in Wizard. We are going to design that. Okay, so UI UX. What is UI? UI is basically user interface. And what is user interface? The medium used by the individual or the user to interact with the product or service. So user interface is basically what the user interacts with to get a specific job done or a type of job done. Right, so, and what is UX? UX, which is simply user experience, is how the user feels when interacting with a product. How does the user feel when interacting with the product? Experiences for products can either be good or be bad. For your users to have a good experience, the design should be equitable, usable, enjoyable, and useful. Now, when we say equitable, what do we mean? We mean that the design should be able to be used by a wide range of people. A variety of people should be able to use it. It shouldn't be only limited to a specific type of people. Disabled people should be able to use. Abled people should be able to use. People from different diverse backgrounds should be able to use as well. What do we mean by usable? Usable shouldn't be too complicated for the users to understand. They should be able to see and immediately know how to use, or be able to see and be able to learn how to use it. If it's too complicated and not usable, it delivers bad experiences to your users. Now, enjoyable. What keeps your users coming back is when your experience is enjoyable. If they don't enjoy the experience on the first time or the first try, they are not going to come back again. So you have to make sure that your experiences are enjoyable. An example is social media. As social medias that we know, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and so on. People keep visiting or keep going back to these apps because they are enjoyable to them. They enjoy the experience. They enjoy everything there. And finally, useful. Now, when we say useful, we mean the experience should do what it says it will do. It should be able to perform its intended activity. So if I say I'm designing a messaging app and the app I present to my users is not able to send messages, then my design is not useful. It becomes useless to my users. Okay. So what are the differences between UI design and UX design? UI design involves using colors, shapes, and other design principles to create a visual product or visually pleasing product. And UX design basically involves the creation of a product that provides meaningful and relevant experiences to its users. So UI basically involves the interface, how it looks, the colors, the typography, and all that. And UX encompasses everything there. It goes from the beginning to the end, the experience that is being created for the user. That is what UX design is. Now, that's some examples of UX and UI design. What we see here is an example of a user interface, right? We see the colors, we see the typography, we see the size of the text and the buttons and a whole lot more. UX here in this case involves where the content have been placed. So the structuring of everything here. There's a reason why login was not a button and get started was made a button. There's a user experience that was considered. And there's a reason why the logo is up there and not down there. There's a user experience being considered here. Do you get it? Thank you very much.